welcome back to Veiled ASMR. Today I am going to do another mani video. I am going to paint my nails in another Zoya nail polish. This time it is Vanessa. It looks really small because it's tiny. I got this one for free. Zoya had a huge sale one day and I got like 12 Zoya nail polishes, and with every purchase, with every 12 nail polishes that you buy, you got 2 free small nail polishes, and this is one of the ones that I got. And just to show you the comparison, this is the baby Zoya, and then this is the regular size Zoya. This is Vanessa, and this is in the color Monroe, but I'm going to do this one tonight. So, as usual, we are going to start with our base coat, which is the SE Strong Start. Quickly, we're just going to jump into it today. I've already cut my nails and I've filed them, so they're good to go. So I hope you guys are doing well. I am still surviving being under quarantine or social isolation, but I am excited because I get to watch another season of Married at First Sight. I think the new season is coming out soon. At least that's what I saw in one of the previews. Because the last season, the one in DC, just ended, and that is actually one of my favorite shows. It's crazy. If you guys don't know about that show, it is exactly what the title says it is. They bring couples together, and they get married at first sight. So obviously people have to sign up, but then they have a panel of experts that match them based on, I'm assuming, their personalities and their goals and all that. And they pay for the wedding. And the first time they meet their significant other is at the altar. And it's just it's a good show if you like reality TV. And usually the first episode is them, just kind of introducing the cast or the new couples, and them going on, or them getting casted rather. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I was so eager to start the video that I forgot to use the miracle cure. Oh well. So I'll just put on 2 coats of this top coat, or this base coat. But yeah, so normally the first show is all about them, going to the casting call and meeting with the experts and kind of, you getting to know some of the applicants that applied to be on the show. And then they show them getting selected, and then they tell them, all right, we've selected you, we have a partner for you, you're gonna get married at first sight. And then they have like a bachelor party, and then they get married and they send them off on a honeymoon. I personally don't like to start watching until they go on the honeymoon. I don't really care for the wedding or the selection, so that's when I usually start watching. And it's such a good show if you like reality TV. This season there was this guy named Zach, and I think he was on the show just for publicity. And it was every time he spoke, he just didn't make sense. You're like, what did he just say? I don't get it. And there's this other guy they had on the show. Not all of them are creepy guys, by the way, or weird girls. Some of them you're just like rooting for them because they're so cute and so good together. But And there was this other guy on this season that just lied about everything. About absolutely everything. He told the experts and he told his wife, his new bride, that, oh yeah, he was a yoga instructor. And that he was the principal of a school. And then it turns out that he wasn't a yoga instructor. And that he wasn't a principal of a school. So, anyway, it's just a good show. And I just found out that they have that Married at First Sight show in Australia and the UK. And I kind of want to watch it. But I think the new season is going to be in New Orleans. So I'm stoked about that. I'm really excited. But yeah, so this season in DC is almost over. I'm kind of bummed. And what else have I been watching? Did you guys watch Castle Rock? That's on Hulu. Married at First Sight is on Lifetime, but Castle Rock is on Hulu. And it's based off of a short story from Stephen King. And it is amazing. I just finished watching the second season. And it is so good. It's actually... Castle Rock just kind of takes place in this place called Castle Rock, but it's really close to Shawshank Prison. And it's on the show, like all of these different Stephen King, books and movies kind of intersect. And season 2, they did the backstory for the main character in Misery. It was so good. I don't want to go for way too much, but it's just, they kind of explain why our character was so crazy. So, let's see. Yeah, that's good. Nice and tacky. Let's see. Oh, I love painting my nails red and like really dark colors, but it's tough because if you get that on like the side of your nails, or on your finger itself, it's hard to get out. Let's see. Yeah, so I've seen Castle Rock. What else have I seen? Tiger King, obviously. Oh, I just finished watching Cheer. And I think I'm pretty late to that bandwagon. But that was a good show. Cheer. It's like a documentary. It's a, I think, 6-part documentary about this cheer group from Texas. And I had no idea that junior colleges had cheerleading. But apparently, this group is like considered one of the best in the country. And the coach is like one tough woman, but she gets results. Let's see, there we go. She's won the national championship several times, many times over, and she's just considered one of the best. There we go. And yeah, at the end I found myself rooting for them. Be like, yeah, because they go through like the training. And then they go, apparently, the big event, the big championship is in Daytona. So then they went to Daytona with them to competition. And, yeah, at the end I found myself rooting for them, wanting them to win. Oh man, I really messed that one up, didn't I? That was horrible. I'm totally off my game tonight, y'all. Maybe because I'm talking too much. But yeah, so that was a good show. I really enjoyed Cheer. What else have I watched? Oh, The Repair Shop. The Repair Shop is a British show where they just as the name would suggest, they repair stuff, but they repair old heirloom pieces that people bring in. Like, it's crazy what they can repair. Vases, what else? Paintings. It's impressive, and you're just like, wow, it looks like brand new, you know. And I love the people that they have on the show, all the experts that work on the pieces. They're so cute, and they do an amazing job. And every time someone goes and, you know, like, drops off a piece that's really sentimental to them because it's been in their family for like hundreds of years, and then they pick it up and start crying, and you're like, oh, that's so sweet, you know. And now that piece can go on to the next generation, and me and the family for, you know, several other 100 years. Wow, guys, I'm really messing up tonight. That's horrible. Goodness. Yeah. So, I try not to watch too much TV. I try to limit it to the night. So what my husband and I will do, we'll turn off all the lights, turn on candles, get a drink, and watch a show, because we're both still working, so we can't stay up too late. We do have to wake up, and I mean, we're working from home, so that's not too bad. But, you know, otherwise it's hard to really get yourself motivated to go to sleep, because it's like you've been home all day, you know. So I find that turning off all the lights and getting a drink and lighting candles really helps kind of relax me and put me in a good mood to go to sleep. Because right now I feel like we all need that. We all need something. We all need something to help us get relaxed and, you know, help us get relaxed and I guess okay with being at home. Like, I'm a homebody for the most part. I'm really, I love being at home. I'm an introvert, so usually this is what I do. I like to stay home. But I go to work, or I used to go to work Monday through Friday. So by the time the weekend rolled around, I was tired. I just wanted to stay home. But now I'm home all the time, and it's like, even this is getting a little too much for me, and I'm a homebody. So I can't imagine people who are like social butterflies and like to go out and you know, hang out with their friends all the time. I can't imagine what those people are doing, or how they're feeling, how they're surviving, because that's gotta be tough. That's gotta be super duper tough. Well, I hope I'm not out of the shot. So, my hat's off to you social butterflies that are making it through social isolation, because I'm finding it tough. I can't imagine you guys. So, hold on. I've been watching a lot of royal stuff too, like documentaries on the royal family from England. I've been watching a lot of that. They're just fascinating to me. know why. I mean, I know I'm not the only one that finds them extremely fascinating. I've been to London, but when I went, I didn't go into the castle for some reason. I don't know why. So I want to go back and go take a tour of the Queen's Place. That'd be nice. I can't wait to be able to travel and just take a vacation. That would be so awesome. But who knows when that's gonna be. I have to pay extra attention to the first coat because the first coat is usually the toughest. You know? Usually. Give me 1 second. Okay, oh, totally. Wow. I never mess up my nails this bad. Never. I don't know what's going on with me today. Maybe it's the stress. Let me clean this off. Voila. One more time to the other side. And clean the edge. Wow, that was really, really bad. That is horrible. I'm embarrassed. Let's see. I have to fix it on the second go. Voila. Let's see. This is the first. This is the first coat of nail of the color. I have one more coat of that, and then 2 coats of the top coat. They just announced that Princess Beatrice is not going to get married. They postponed the wedding indefinitely because of the coronavirus. So they say, I'm ready. But who knows? It wouldn't surprise me if they just called it off. Because I think he was with someone else when they met. He was in a relationship and has a kid with that woman he was in a relationship with. So who knows? I'm all about the royal drama, clearly. But they're just so fascinating. At least I find them fascinating. Just, the lives they lead and all that tradition and pomp and circumstance. They're just like, but then even though they say royals are just like us, I'm like, really? Are they really though? I don't have a butler. Although, who knows? I watched this documentary. I think it's on Netflix. It's called Serving the Royals. It's really good. They interview people who worked at the palace. And apparently they don't get paid very well, according to this documentary. And that they don't always get treated the best. But they do have a lot of the gossip. And I think that they said that because they don't get paid the best, they're always tempted to sell the stories because they don't get paid very well. But I think now the royal family makes them sign non-disclosure agreements, which I'm surprised they didn't make them sign those before, to be honest with you. Give me a second. Sorry about that. I'm surprised they didn't make them sign those non-disclosure agreements before. You would think they would. But yeah, they were talking about like, these people know everything. And I don't know how I would feel about that. I don't know how I would feel about having someone constantly in my house, knowing everything that I do. I mean, not that I do anything crazy, but still, like, you have no privacy. Someone's always there. According to the documentary, Prince Charles has someone squeeze toothpaste into his toothbrush every night, and it has to be an inch worth of toothpaste. You're like, well, that's very specific. Okay, fair enough. And he gets mad if it's not an inch worth of toothpaste. So that's what they say in the documentary. I don't know if that's true, but I'm just like, I couldn't work there. There's no way I could work in that place, because there's a lot of protocols and a lot of you have to like really bow, both figuratively and literally, to these people, and pretty much cater to their every whim. And I'm just not that type of person. I'm not gonna cater to you. I mean, like my parents and my husband and family, sure, but I'm not gonna sit there and like put toothpaste on your toothbrush. And I get yelled at because I didn't put an inch worth of toothpaste on your toothbrush. Like, no, thank you. But they give them like a place to stay. I don't know if they give them food or if they have to buy that on their own. But no. Apparently, you know how the queen has all these corgis. Apparently they're little bastards. They're not house trained, according to the documentary. So they have to. Someone's constantly running behind them, cleaning after them. That would get on my nerves. I'm like, you need to potty train your dogs, lady. So, yeah, and apparently, what is it? Prince Philip, the Queen's husband, apparently he has quite the temper. He has quite the temper, so they say. And he's known for, like, getting mad and, when they're taking, like, family pictures and stuff. He's known for getting mad and throwing a tantrum and walking out. So, I think we all have at least one grandpa that's like that. Or an old family member who just gets mad. Starts screaming, you're like, what? Oh, grandpa. You're so silly, stop screaming. Wow, I am not happy with the way my nails turned out today. Not in the least. At all. I'm so mad. Oh well. Sometimes, even if you mess up a little bit, like on the sides or whatever, once you put a clear coat of top coat, it sometimes erases. Sometimes your screw-ups. And then with, oh, here we go, this side. And then with the red nail polish, you have to make sure that you really wait until it's as dry as possible, because if you don't, then your nail polish gets in the bottle of your top coat, gets all red, and I don't like that. See, now I'm gonna have a hard time getting it off. It sucks. Oh man, sometimes do you guys ever get that when you're doing your nails? And like most of the time you do an amazing job, and then like one day, for some reason, you just like can't get it right. I feel like that's my day today. You know, and then like usual, I'm going to use the SE Speed Setter. This is the same one I used last time. See, and I think you can even tell it's a little bit on the pinkish side. I don't know if you can tell. It's a little bit on the pinkish side. Because sometimes I just want to hurry up and paint them, you know? And get it over with. Yeah, so let me take a sip of water. Excuse me. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. I'm really excited because I bought this sewing. They're calling it a sewing kit, but it's, I guess it is a kit. It comes with not a sewing kit, I'm sorry, knitting kit. It comes with the tools, and it comes with yarn and instructions on how to knit a beanie. So I'm excited. And I also started another project, a sewing project, where I am trying to make pajama pants, and I have this pattern that I bought a long time ago that I am just now using, and so I'm doing a test run. I cut the pattern, and I cut a test out of muslin. It's like a very cheap, relatively cheap material, and that's usually what you kind of like do a test sewing piece to see if it's gonna fit and if it's good, you know, if I drew the pattern correctly. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow and see how it turns out. And then if it turns out well, I am going to make, yeah, I think it's good enough. And if it turns out well, then I'm going to sew my pajama pants, because I need new pajamas, and I like to sew. Like for example, I sewed my lunchbox, which is cool. I also sewed an apron, so for when I bake. And I want to sew pajama pants, and then just regular pants and skirts. So there's a whole bunch of things I want to sew, and I want to just start off with these pajama pants and see if I can do a good job. And if I do, then I'll start sewing more projects that I can wear outside the house. Because if the pajamas don't look amazing, you know, they don't look perfect, then they're just pajamas. I can just wear them around the house. But anything else, you know, I want to make sure that I'm good at it before I sew stuff that I'm supposed to wear out. And I have material that I have earmarked for certain sewing projects. So I follow like Blackbird. I think they're out of Canada, and they sell really cool printed fabrics. There's another one, Mood Fabrics too. There's this company from Japan that I've bought material from. In fact, they're the ones that I got the material for my pajama pants. So I'm excited for that. And let's see, my husband also wants me to sew a pair of pajama pants. So, and what I like about this pattern is that if the pajama pants fit well, then I can also make pajama shorts, which is cool. I think you can also use the same pattern. If I'm not mistaken, I'll have to look at the instructions to sew a skirt, which is cool because I have material ready for that. And then I also have another I have a sewing pattern for a travel bag, which I've apparently have had for years, and I didn't realize that I had it, because when I bought it, we lived somewhere else, and then I went off to school and put it in the storage unit with everything else, and completely forgot about it, and then I came back, and it was still in the storage unit. And it's just been sitting like in a closet here somewhere. And my husband found it the other day. And so I got really excited, so I think I'm gonna do that next. I'm gonna do the pajama pants and then the bag. But instead, so it's a travel bag, and the handles are made out of like fabric, but I think instead of using fabric for the handles, I am going to use leather. So I'm going to try to get fancy with it, and line it, of course, and do all that stuff. So I'm really excited. I don't know when I'm going to be able to travel, but hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later. I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm supposed to go on this trip in the summer to Europe, but I obviously don't think that's gonna happen anymore, which is fine. But you know, it doesn't really matter that I don't have anywhere to go. At this point, I just want to do something, so I'm gonna sew my travel bag and have it ready for when we can't travel, and then I'll have it ready. It might be a year or two, but whatever, right? Alright, let's do one last go. I'm really disappointed with myself tonight. Man, I did a horrible job. Oh no. Y'all, my nail polish is getting, oh, that's not good. It's getting thick. It's a good thing I have a backup. There was a sale on Essie polishes. I think I told you guys this a while back. So I bought 2. And I'm glad I did, because now this is getting really thick. I'm surprised how quickly. Yeah, so I have sewing projects and knitting projects. I'm just trying to keep myself busy. Obviously, I started this ASMR channel during the COVID-19 lockdown, which has been really cool, actually. I'm glad I'm trying to keep myself busy doing this. You know, like, what else are you gonna do? You're at home. Might as well do something, right? So once I get my sewing kit, I'll let you guys know. I'll probably make a video of me messing up this knitting. Sorry, not sewing kit. Knitting. I don't know why I keep saying sewing kit. I'll show you guys me attempting to knit. I think it's called crochet, with the one where you use one needle. My mom used to do that. I don't know what it's called. But my mom used to do that when I was a little girl. And I would do it every once in a while. She would let me play with one. I never kept up with it. But she used to make blankets. And I think that's pretty much all she did, was blankets. I have plans if I'm any good at it. I'm thinking about knitting a sweater. I mean, right now it's not, I'm not going to use it anytime soon because the summer's coming. But, whatever, right? It doesn't matter. I'm going to use it at some point. Even if it's not right now. Whoa. Talk about messing your nails up today. Wow. This is embarrassing. Yeah, so I'll let you guys know whenever I get my little knitting kit. That's gonna be fun. I think I can do a sweater. And the cool thing about knitting is that if you mess up, you just unravel it. And then you unravel it, and then you start over again. So, let me see. I think that's it. That's good enough. They're not perfect this time around. They're pretty crappy, actually. But, to be honest with you, I let my nails, I left them without nail polish for almost a week. Because I thought, it's been a year or so that I've been wearing nail polish nonstop. And I thought, okay, I'll give my nails a week to rest. And I couldn't. I'm like, I don't know, 4 days shy, maybe 3 days shy of a week. I'm just so used to having my nails painted that I would look at my nails. I'm like, oh, they look horrible. In fact, if you look at the videos that I did, the last few videos that I've done, I don't have nail polish on. And I'm like, I can't believe this. This is horrible. So even if they don't look perfect, at least I have nail polish. Right? I mean, they don't look that bad. But I can do a better job than this.